we're reading this line right here, 6th day, and it's the 6th day of the week, which again would mean it's Saturday. And likewise down here. So where can we use this? Because everything else it's all in order, right? Well, remember how we're going to try to do some sorting? Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight the whole book. So Control A, and that highlights everything in the sheet. So I'm going to go to Data. We're going to do a sort, and it gives me options. So let's say I want to put all the days of the week, sort it that way first. Then I want to sort those by the month. So let's go sort by day of the week, and I'll sort it on the values, and we'll do all the Mondays first, then yada yada. So now we want to add another level, and we'll go ahead and, so after it's sorted, so what's going to do now is going to put all the Mondays up the top. Every single Monday in the year, it's going to be up the top. Then every single Tuesday in the year, it's going to be, the next group, yada yada. But now let's say within all the Mondays, we want to have it sort out by the week, descending, largest to smallest. So now we go ahead and press OK. So what we end up with, you see down here, all of these, I guess I should split the screen, but all of these over here are all Sundays. They're all have the day of the week is 7, and then within all the 7s, they got it sorted by the week number. So you remember how there's 52 weeks in a year? I don't think we actually did all 52 weeks, but let's see, we got down to 1. So we apparently did about 49 weeks. So within all the, see, all these are 6s, so those are all Saturdays. So starting at all the 7s, which are all Sundays, you got the 49th week and then the 48th week, and you can see how they're counting down, and they're all 1 week apart, and yada yada. So we just did this great, nasty, crazy, who needs to know what the hell, why we're doing sort, but what it comes down to at this point is I go back over here to this sheet, and everything is still the same. So what that means now, that the way we set it up, is we can make any changes we want to this sheet, as long as the info is correct. We can put it in any order we want, and it won't affect the total. So again, if I want to go back in, and now let's add something for Groundhog's Day, I can go 2-2-17. It pops up, hey, that's the 5th week of the month, that's the 2nd month of the year, and it's also the 4th day of the week. And it's all automatic. So now for Groundhog's Day, we'll go 999.99, right? So before I do that, though, we'll make it a good $2,000 instead. But before I do that, what I'm going to go ahead and do is leave it at 0. Go in the sheet total. So in February, we're at $507. So we're about to add, in the February 2nd column, we're about to add, like what I say, $2,000. I press enter, and I can go look at this. And now we had the 507 originally, but we just added 2,000, and it is now 2,500. So basically, it just did the math. And I can go back in here in the sheet, this first sheet, and hit Control A, which selects everything. Alternatively, if you don't want to press Control A and you rather use your mouse or whatever, you click on this button here. And now it's the same thing. It highlights everything. So then we go back into Data, Sort, and it should have it whatever our previous sort was, it's still going to be there. So now we had the day of the week, sort smallest to largest, so it's going to do all the Mondays first. Then within all the Mondays, and or each day of the week, it's going to sort it by the oldest or newest date to the smallest based on the week number. So we just added February 2nd, which should be 5, 2, and a 4. So when we go to look at this again for $2,000, after this sort, we should find it in the 4 column over here, where this is 4. Excuse me, and this is 5, and that's 2. Now, because it's the second entry, we already had one in there. There's going to be 2 of them in there. One's going to be for a penny, or 25 cents, and then this one. So I'm going to go ahead and hit OK to sort this out. It's all sorted out. It's no longer on the bottom of the list, so let's go try to find it real quick. So we're going to look for the 4s. Alright, so in the 4, we're looking for 5 and a 2. So it should be this one right here. Boom, February 2nd. So we did the sort. We put it in 4, and then a 5 and a 2. $2,000. And apparently the first other entry we put for it, we did another one for $500 and another one for 25 cents. So I guess maybe there's something up with Groundhog's Day. I don't know. It's a good movie, but I guess now we have 3 entries on the date. Which, you know, kind of says, hey, you know, again, if you have 3 entries and you fueled up twice or 2 or 3 times in a day, you can still have it in there as a separate entry because, you know, let's say it's a different location that you filled up, but it still gets totaled correctly over here no matter how this is sorted on this side in this sheet. So that's basically what I wanted to try to get to you, is that you can have everything all combined in one sheet, mixed up, doesn't look anything right the way you want it, but you can still pull out the totals from it and tally everything up. Now what I'll eventually get to is something similar to this, but now, like you said, you wanted to export, oh, just for the month of June, boom. And so now what I can do is I can create another thing that'll just pop out anything and everything that has June in it. So anything that's got a 6, you know, as far as the month. And oop, don't mean to do that. Also, this video is now at 15 minutes long. Sorry to put you through that, but again, it's just kind of something, again, to show you that it doesn't matter how the data is sorted or put in there, it'll still come out as a total, which is partly good because now the benefit is you don't have to go through. I think it's because I got fat fingers. You don't have to go through and find your receipts and put your receipts in order. You can just put your receipts in, boom, done, and now it's all totaled out. So you don't have to, like, okay, did I get this? Oh, well, these 3 receipts are all on the same day. Now I got to look at the time. Was this 8 o'clock in the morning, then 10 o'clock, or is this 8 o'clock at night? Which one came first, chicken or the egg? It doesn't matter. You can put them in any order, any random bullshit you want, and it'll still pull out your totals the way you want it to. The next little set of videos I'm going to do is going to be more specifically towards your sheets. Again, this one's called Playing Around. So I'm going to pull something. I'll set up a few sample pieces from your fuel book entry. So, alright, take care.